has been there since creation. Because even man from fire, man never invented fire. The whites say, they say man created fire. That's not true. Maybe man just yeah. He learned how to make fire in his own way. But fire was here. So what all I want to say about fire is that we need fire always in our lives. Physically and spiritually. Because fire is one of the elements that connects us to the unknown. Our ancestors used to fire to connect to the realm, the energies out there. But right now, we are losing that connection. We are transforming our energies from the nature to the artificial energy. That's why we are dying so much, because we are losing fire. When you light fire around the circle here, it brings out smoke. Sometimes that smoke chops. But all I can say about smoke is medicine. That's why when we reflect back in the old days when we used to cook with fire was strong, you'll find rare cases of sickness, eye sickness. Yeah. Because we used to get smoke into our eyes every day. And when you light a fire and you cook food with this fire, you give that food energy. And when the food absorbs energy, you also absorb that energy when you eat that food. Like my brother said, the food that we eat, or the food that we are supposed to eat, has to be electric. Because our bodies are electric. That's how God created us. And we need to be electrified in everything that we absorb inside us. That's why me, I don't eat meat. But I don't condemn people. I love to consume electrified food inside me, because nowadays one of the problems that we have is falling sick. When you fall sick, everything is expensive. You can fall sick, like you can get a cough. Treating a cough can spend you like 50,000. Yet you're not even treating it. You're just So this fire, that's why our ancestors urge us to use fire when you are cooking food. When you cook food with this fire, you absorb that natural energy. That's why our mothers, because when you light a fire, you're lighting a fire to your ancestors. Stay around because they feed on fire. They feed on fire. And this is where some of the religion went wrong. Telling us that our ancestors are bad. And we I'm banning my judges. I'm banning
I used to do, but I apologize to my ancestors.
Yeah. You know, ancestors feed on fire. And when you light a fire, it's better, even if you're home cooking food, it's better you say something. Like when pray, let me just pray with prayer. Because when you're praying, when you're on fire, let me say, is it the cosmic or something? It is open. The realm are open. So, God, all that source of energy went into hiding. Achite again, Katonda again ambutala. Yagena mbutala lika. Katonda okuwulira essaala yo erina emitendera. It has levels. Erina emitendera gyeyitamu. It's like a government. God made his government. You're not just going to kneel down and you pray and your prayers just go straight to God. First through your mother, your parents, that's why we have clans. That's where our prayers pass through. I'm sorry if we have religious people here. I'm not trying to say that what you're doing is wrong, no? Because it's all connects us to God. But we need to learn how to do things right. Not just doing things because you grow up kneeling down and pray and going to church and pray. You don't have that conscious of why are you doing this thing like this. So we need to know how to pray. And praying starts from home. When you give when you know your parents, that's why even the Bible says when you want to know me, you have to know your parents. And these parents, they are not only the parents of home. This is the ancestral line that you have to come from. So if we know where we come from, then we know. So my teaching about the fire, we need to do more cooking with fire and praying while we so that we absorb that energy. I don't say that you kill the gas, you kill one, but let's learn to do these things once in a while. Because these trees are medicines. Even in Genesis, it says the herbs are healing of the nation. God gave us the herbs to heal us. These trees, these are medicine. If you burn the medicine, me, I'm always seated on computer. Computer skill. I love smoke because it enters the ligaments. Since this is medicine, cures you don't know how it does it. It's natural. It's natural power. Like how you grew up. Yeah, it's natural power. And we need to learn to absorb energy. We need to learn to go into the sun. Look into the sun, especially this morning sun. It's a therapy to the eyes and the mind. Because our spirits, they sit here. That's why they say, that's why even the Hindus, the Buddhas, they put something here. It's just represent the third eye. The third eye is the spirit. So when you go into the sun, the energy is going to enter you. And even it's going to cure the eyes and even the brains and even when you take a bath, you go into the sun. take some time. Just go there, close your eyes. Don't stiffen them. Just close your eyes and look directly into the sun. You're going to feel the sun entering you. It depends the time you're going to spend. But you know, for the first time, it's going to feel much energy because you can't like spend a lot of time there. But it's a therapy for the eyes, the soul, the mind, and everything, even the body. So we need to learn to heal ourselves with natural energies. So the fire, the smoke is good for us, the body, the soul, and mental. So let's learn to love the fire. Because the fire, because even now we are warm bodies, we need fire. We need warmth. Let's learn to keep our bodies warm. In the morning, take a warm glass of water before doing anything. It's going to give you something special. Yeah. It's going to give you something special. So let's learn to keep fire into our lives, to do wonders, and let's learn to pray around the fire. Because the ancestors given fire and our prayers pass through our ancestors. The messaging, the everything comes from those prayers. So, fire.
Smoke goes direct. Up. It just goes direct. Where it has to go. And if it takes you one, and if you go to your message, I think it comes to where it has to be.
That's the mwagadde nnyo. Kubanga okuva lwe nazze wano yali ku kyo. Naye mu nsi muno tulinamu type z'abantu nnya. Tulinamu abafaya, tulinamu abawoota, tulinamu ababeya, tulinamu n'abakulawo. Kakati Rasta ye wafaya. N'abayizi gye bali nga yitava mu nsi.
Ntera okunywamu kadagala kaffe nekani hansinga ku bwongo.
And still in this changing situation here, AI, whereby you seated at home and they bring you KFC, seated at home you're getting a soda, you seated at home and they bring you everything, you're getting sick, you're getting more problems, you're getting your life into where you don't want it to be. Nengo mkulu wagambye, if you make more fire, you're going to get disconnected with everything, you know? You're going to get attached to the nature. Ogenda soka ofukamire olunye omuliro osegeera omuliro akuzikira. So it's a process. This is our prayer. Abangasaba.
The lesson was more for women. You know, women nowadays, they don't want to cook.
They don't want to cook.
Yeah,
true.
So women learn to cook. Learn to cook for your husbands.
And that is killing a lot of families.
Women, you're the blessing. You know, we get the blessings from the women. We get the blessings from the women. So every time a lady kneels down on fire when she's cooking, she's blessing, she's gaining blessings from the ancestors. So ladies, please cook. I know right nowadays things are changing, the mentalities and what. But please cook for you. And when you're cooking, it's something good.
The ladies are saying now. The men have to learn how to cook also.
They cook.
Learn how to cook.
They know it's not that they should be cooking.
They don't have to
But they
cook.
should at least know.
But you're the ones to teach us.
You're the one.
When you love cooking, you're going to influence your husband to cooking. Yeah.
But they are somehow the mindset that they shouldn't even have a
But you just have to learn to tell. There's a story where there's a story where a woman, she had problem with her husband. So she went to a witch doctor, and then she was like, Jaja, my man is like this, doesn't listen to me, he does this and this and this. I was like, okay, I want the witch doctor was like, okay, you go bring me a hair from a lion and other stuff, and the goat stuff, but the story is on the hair. So, and then the lady went back and she was like, she got other stuff, then she was left with the hair, the lion. So, she was like, how am I going to get this? So she learned where to find a lion. Yeah, then she got to the place. Then I was like, how am I supposed to get near the lion? So she went and got is it a lamb? A young one for the goat one. So she left it there. For the first time, the lion came, she found a goat, and he ate it. And the lady went back. The second time, she brought another one, she left it there. She went. It went for a long time, but within this time, she was coming nearer to the lion. The place where she was placing the one, until she came near the lion. The lion get used to the lady because she was feeding, so she was able to come near the lion. Then after that, she went back to the one, which was like, Jaja, everything is here. Doctor was you know those guys, sometimes they say things which are impossible. And it was like, then the witch doctor, what? It was wise. It was like, you know, madam, you answered the real. Don't need fast. You need to learn how to tame the man. Because the way you went near to the lion is the same way you have to go near. So the wife, she went back and she learned how to tame her husband. And after now, they live ever like happily ever after. So women, you know everything. You just need to sit down and you know your husband.
Yeah.
What he needs. Because us, we were created to just be lion. we are created to be lion. And then women are supposed to be You're supposed to tame the lion. You're supposed to tame the lion. That means the women, however much we are lion, the women can level up.
Yeah.
So that means women You have everything. That's why you're that age. Just know here you can do it only one time.